Thank you. Yeah, thank you. I'm very happy to be here. So I was here last year and I thought, okay, I'll be back. Waiting for? Thank you. Okay. Title of the talk is, if the world is burning to the ground, keep calm and write a test for it. So, don't stress me. I write a test, I figure it out, and I fix it. Very often, who has attended my talk? Can I have some hands? Is anyone of my, not my talk, my workshop on, it was yesterday? Someone here? Oh, I see some hands. Welcome. So if you have any questions about testing in Angular, ask them. They're experts now. So very often I get questions from my clients that how could we fix, or how could we test like this, how could we deck like this. I face some issues with testing, so I thought, okay, it would be great to promote more testing. So, and I want to show you some common issues I found in my code and in others' code, and how I solved it. But first of all, the principle of my life is community rocks. Because of my my career, I'm totally autodidact, so I teach everything myself by help with the community, so I give them something back. I'm active in the community, so there's just a few. This is the community in Germany, Austria, and Switzerland. And I run a meetup in Hamburg, where I'm based, and I'm part of the organizer of the orga team of NGDE, which is a conference in Germany. And I'm teammate of NGDE, AngularDE, which is the German platform. We do a lot of workshops and community work. And I'm a Google developer expert, which is awesome for me. And I'm on Twitter and Instagram, and I'm on Twitch. You can find me on this handle, webdave_de. Why is this important? On Twitter, okay, so on Twitter you can send me direct messages without following me. So you can ask me anything about Angular or web development. So if you're stuck in a project and have an issue, I can help you. I lead you. I will not solve your problems, okay? And please don't send me dick pics, okay? Seriously. No joke, okay? Then on Twitch, I do one or every 2 months I do an AMA session live, so you can tune in and ask me questions or send me questions beforehand, and I will try to answer them and help you and show you how you could solve some problems. Okay, and I'm also I rock. So this is the icebreaker for today. And I need your help. Oh yeah, this is very important. I really need your help for some very special. I have kids, and one of them has just has his birthday yesterday. Yeah, it was yesterday, and I wasn't there because of the workshop. And he allowed me to come to do the workshop, but he said, "You have to sing Happy Birthday to you with the audience. So you must help me to resolve my promise." Okay, his name is Tade, like this, Tade. Wait, I have to start the camera. So I go on selfie mode. Okay, are you ready? Okay, Charlie, this is for you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Tade. Happy birthday to you. Awesome. I love you. Thanks. So I saved my life, so I'm a good dad. Excuse me? I will send him on WhatsApp. So it was not live. It was not live. Thank you. Excuse me? Yeah. I will send it. So another thing I started is last year I started ng Kartoffel, which is I know I'm from Germany, so we German call ourselves Kartoffel, very often potatoes. And then I met some other guys from other countries like Poland, and they said, "Oh, this is Polish, right?" And I was, "No." Excuse me? What is it? Is it a country? Is it a city called a region? Oh, it's to tell you something new. Okay, interaction. I love it. So these guys tell me, "Oh yeah, because good vodka is made of potatoes." So this was his. He was talking about. So if you like it, get it. I don't have sticker yet, but I will be back. I'll be back. No, he's sleeping. I will be next year, and I will bring stickers definitely. Something I'm known for, not only for ng Kartoffel, is the sunglasses. Okay, and hashtag sunglasses. A friend of mine makes fun of me, so I promised him I will have ng sunglasses inside of my slides. Hashtag ng sunglasses. If you see Michael Latke, the speaker of the Angular Elements, then high five ng sunglasses. Okay, but now let's do some live coding. So no technical slides. Live coding. What could go wrong? Nothing. So I show you what I prepared. I prepared just a card which is from data from a service, and it will rendered through an ng4 inside of my website, whatever. And it's you see ng Kartoffel, and it's me. And I wrote some tests, and you can see I didn't finish because of end of time, and maybe I thought it's a good idea to do it live on stage. It is a good idea. So just to show you what I do. It's nothing special. It's no magic. Just a bit markup. So I'm not that good designer, so I copy paste it somewhere in the net. So if you find this code, it's not me. And this is just the ng4 with this thing, and we have a service. First of all, I want to show you one of the most seen issues or errors you will find. This is something called the template pass error. If normally when the template engine finds a template tag or element tag inside of your template, it asks the Angular compiler, "Hey, I found this tag. Do you know it?" And then normally the Angular compiler says, "Okay, let me look up in my component factory list and find it." And then, "Oh no, I didn't." And then you get this nice error. He says, "Panic! I don't know it." But it's easy to fix this. You can just use the custom element schema, which is great. The custom element schema, you can switch the template parser in a specific mode. The specific mode is called, I call it like this: chill, trust me, I'm an expert. And this is and then the compiler will say, "Okay, I don't know this tag," so the creator of the code will take care of it, so no error. So let's just fix this. This is the first. And this is the schema. There are several schemas. You can have some no error schema, which is shut up, compiler, don't annoy me with any issues. This is not a good plan and not a good strategy. Even the custom element schema maybe can be a bad choice. So you have to think about what kind of tags are in my template, and maybe if you're as good as me in typos, then maybe you should think about twice if you want to use the custom element schema, because just to mute the errors of a typo is not that good. So I know in my template it's just my custom element, my custom component I wrote in Angular. And I don't want to add this component into my test because it's a unit test, right? Isolated test, unit test. So I just can come here and say, okay, let's use the custom element schema, which says, hey, template engine, trust me, I'm an expert. Don't panic. And this fixed my issue. It should. Let's see. Oh yeah. One green dot more. Great. The others, now we see here, this are just five tests, so not at a time. The other failing test is that I want to test my card, the card, again, let's just see it. This is the card. Yeah, two type cards, but one each is a card. And I want to test if there is a list of tags in it. Yeah? Hashtags, like hashtag sunglasses. And my test looks like, when I find it, I will show it, looks like this. I opened my component just to pick up with the technique. You need some environment where you can boot up or bootstrap a component in. A component can't live by its own now. Yeah? Maybe this will change in Angular 9.x or in 10 when the modules get in optional. But now when we have modules, we need to have the, some environment where we can have components in there. So this is the test bed. This is nothing else than an ng module. And I can prove it by the name. Yeah, test bed. And the method is configure test t ng module. Here, you can see. And in there you have to declare the component. So it's my card component. And then you can create a component which is just the moment when the compiler normally finds the tag inside of the template and starts through the compiler to bootstrap the component. Nothing special. Then we can get the instance, which is the class instance. And important, very important, now we have to run the change detection, because in testing we don't have the change detection running because of missing a full NG zone. Yeah? So no change detection, we have to do it by our own. Every time we have to say, hey, I changed something in my template or I changed something in my instance, and now I have to inform the other side, hey, template, please sync. Okay, so here's my user object, which is my name and the picture and my title, Mr. Sunglasses. I'm located in Germany, and these are the hashtags. And I want to put this or provide this inside of my component. Yes, I could go with the input, but I don't want to because there's time. Let's just add it as it's a public attribute because it's add input. Then it's an attribute which is public and which is will be synced through the decorator and to an attribute of the component tag. And now we want to see, okay, now we should see a list of 4 template tags, which should be here. So test-driven development, I wrote a test. So let's just say, okay, here I want to have a tag. And inside of this tag is a class, I guess it was class. Tag. And I say asterisk, I need light here. Thank you. And G4. You know this syntax, I hope. Yeah? If not, come later to me, I explain it. Let and tag of tags. Oh, not tags, user dot tags. So everything is fine, type, so intent is an example of me. So I'm really thankful for TypeScript because I'm really good in typos. I mean, really good. You can't imagine how good I am in typos. So I thought I would get better in typos, but then I had a project without TypeScript, and I said, no, I'm not. So I'm happy about having TypeScript and all the intelligence. So this is great. And I want to show here the tags. Tag. Okay? So here we can see it. They are here, also here. And let's see what my test says. Oh, should show tag list. 0 should be 4. Why? Can someone help me? I'm totally lost. Thank you. Have you been to my workshop? No. Another expert. Yeah, for sure. I changed the value of the state of my component in line 37, and for sure to have the tag list inside of my template, this one, to find it, I need for sure detect changes. So fixture. This is something. If you attended my workshop, you will definitely have seen it. This is something I ran into it several times a day because I just forget to detect changes. So keep in mind, you have to detect changes just to sync all the states. Then now it's everything is green, right? This is awesome, right? Any issues? Yes. So I can see it. Maybe some of you can also see it. There is an orange test. Orange test means this is an empty test. What does it mean? So I show you the test. Empty test means there is no test running. No expect is running inside of this test. We have here the service, I call it subscribe, and I check if my service comes up with two user objects. But it doesn't work. Why? Async? Let's check it. No, it's not async. It's because no one triggers these subscribe. No one receives the values. So I have to use the testing module of the HTTP client, and this comes up with a backend, which we can use as a replacement for the fetch API of the browser. We don't want to send real data requests during tests to the backend. I guess no one ever had this done. Me, never did it. Yeah, important. I've never did it. So we want to use a mock for this, and the mock is this testing controller, HTTP testing controller. This is a mock of the fetch API. We can use it, and when we do HTTP get, like we do here in line 24, then it just puts this request inside of a list in this mock fetch API. Then we can look in this and search for it and say, okay, now we get this request and we will answer it. It is an observer, so it's waiting for us, waiting for the next. So we can say, okay, backend. And we expect one call to, oh wait, I have to check what the URL is. What is the URL? Oh, this one. So if you need a very nice mock server for testing, JSON server, I love it. So I expect a request to this URL, and then I can answer this. Not cancelled. You answer it with the message flush. Flush is a very nice message. You know this message from Men in Black, second part, I guess. We have been hacked. We have been flushed out. Funny part. So here we need to flush is just get this request and respond to it, and flush it out of your list. Like in my workshop, someone said, okay, so we have to go to toilet to answer the request. Exactly this. Okay, so let's just find my this one. I forgot to copy it. So this is my request, it's my response, and I will respond here. So this is my response. Normally I would have it in a variable, so don't mind it here. And then I can also come up with some options of the header, like status text. I guess these two are the required one. Status is for sure 200, and text is okay. There is some very, very specific behavior on this flush method. the flush method replies to the call in the expected format. Expected means it's the requested format you requested. So where do you like request? Here, in this method, get users, I do a get request. And this is a just default version of this call. And the HTTP client just makes a get and response data, response type HTTP, text JSON. Okay? So if I now would flush data back, just a string, the flush method would convert it to JSON. Important, yeah? So if you send, hey, send me text, or send me a blob, image, whatever, then the flush method would try to convert it to the requested response type, okay? Keep this in mind. Okay, so, and then my test is done. But what you have seen is the test was green, but it was, the test was yellow, but there was no test running. So this means it was an empty test. Is there a way to make sure that tests break when they are not run? So if you have a condition and you say, okay, if this condition, then run the test. Otherwise, I want to have an error. Yeah, it is. You can resolve a test, or you can mark a test as resolved, as finished. One last. My name is Asim, and if you don't like it, go to Asim and one last. So you can mark a test as done if the test is given. So you can give this callback method for a test. You can give in the resolve method just a variable. So I name it done, just to be sure that I know what it's doing, and then you can make this, just call it done. And now, after my test is running, you will see 4 tests. Now it will fail when the timeout comes and this test is not solved. Yeah, now you can be sure that the test is green when the expectation was running. Okay? Important. Okay. I hope you learned something. One last thing. I just want to remember on this guy, Kartoffel, and please have, while I'm leaving this stage, a silent minute for all the potatoes have gone before us, okay? Which are... Thank you.